Welcome, curious minds.
Great to be here.
Today we're stepping into, well, a really ancient narrative. It offers a fascinating look at cause and effect.
And specifically, the surprising power of what seems like a simple act of kindness. Almost disproportionate, you might say.
Exactly. Our source material today is pretty unique. It's drawn from excerpts of an ancient text, the Golden Boat Mansion and the Gift of Water.
Right. And we're focusing on one part, the story behind the second boat mansion. Its origin story is quite something.
It really is. So our mission, if you will, for this deep dive is to try and understand how a seemingly small gesture of compassion,
Just giving some water.
just giving some water, as described in this traditional wisdom, could apparently lead to this magnificent, vibrant afterlife.
Yeah, the imagery is incredibly vivid.
Oh, definitely. Get ready for that. And
you.
maybe even an aha moment might make you think differently about your next glass of water.
Could do.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Our story kicks off with an elder figure. He's identified as an arahant.
Which means a highly respected monastic figure, someone considered enlightened in that tradition.
Right. And he's on a long journey. He's come from a place called Savathi, a major ancient city, heading to a village for the rains retreat.
But the journey's clearly taken a toll. That's important.
Yeah, the text really emphasizes his state. What's immediately striking is his vulnerability, isn't it?
Absolutely. He's described as weary, profoundly thirsty from the travel. It's not some grand entrance.
No, not at all.
He's just human, in need. Can't find shade, can't find water outside the village.
So he adjusts his robe, enters the village, and just stands there, exhausted, right at a house door near the entrance.
It really sets the stage perfectly, doesn't it, for an act of just pure, unprompted kindness.
It does. And right then, a woman sees him.
And there's no hesitation, no questioning.
None. She instantly recognizes his plight. His weariness, his thirst. It's obvious.
Her response is immediate and incredibly compassionate.
She just says, "Come in, venerable sir."
Mhm.
Invites him straight into her house. Simple
Yeah.
as that.
But it doesn't stop there, does it?
No, her kindness really flows. She offers him a seat, first off. Make sure he's comfortable.
Then the practical care. Water to wash his feet, which must have been such a relief.
Oh, absolutely. And oil for a foot massage, too, soothing those aching limbs.
And then she even fans him with palm leaves to cool his body heat, it says.
Just really thoughtful, step-by-step care.
It is. And the culmination is this drink she prepares. It's described very specifically.
Sweet, cool, and fragrant. She prepares it and gently gives it to him.
You know what's fascinating here is that whole sequence. It's the detail, the genuine care.
It's not just here's some water.
No, exactly. It's seeing the suffering, inviting him in, making him comfortable, the physical relief, then the perfect drink. It feels less like a transaction.
And more like a profound recognition, a full-hearted effort to help.
Yes, and that intention, that thoroughness seems really crucial in this ancient way of thinking.
So the elder drinks. His fatigue, the heat, it's all gone. Dispelled.
He expresses his appreciation naturally, and then he leaves.
Right. And now, this is where the story takes that really astonishing turn for the woman.
The consequences of her actions.
Yeah. The text tells us that after she eventually passes away, she is reborn. Immediately.
And not just anywhere.
No, and the Tavatisa heaven, which is described as this beautiful celestial realm, a very desirable rebirth.
And what a rebirth it is. The description is incredible.
It really paints a picture. Straight from the ancient verses, it says she finds herself on a boat.
Not just any boat.
A boat covered in gold. She's standing upright on it. The whole scene is just pure splendor.
Wow.
And she descends into a lotus pond, plucks a lotus flower with her own hand. She's radiant, beautiful.
And surrounded by lovely enjoyments, it says. Whatever her heart desires, it just arises for her.
An absolute paradise. Personalized even.
It's pretty remarkable, isn't it? That imagery, the golden boat, the lotus pond, everything she wants appearing.
It's so specific.
So rich.
It is. It's not just a vague, good afterlife. It's a profoundly personal, visually stunning reward. Seems directly linked to her actions. Makes you pause. Right? Makes you think about what this ancient tradition considered true bliss or, well, reward.
Definitely.
Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting for our deep dive. How did she get all this? Such splendor.
And that's exactly the question someone asks her.
Yes. Maha Moggallana, who is this very powerful, highly revered disciple of the Buddha, known for his insight.
He encounters her in this heavenly place, sees all this magnificence.
And he asks her straight up, "By what deed do you have such beauty? Why do you shine so brightly here? What meritorious deed did you do? Basically, how did you get this?"
A very direct question.
And the deity, the woman, now reborn as this celestial being, she's pleased to be asked, it says. And she explains the cause of her karma.
And her answer is, well, strikingly simple.
It really is. She says basically, look, when I was human in my previous life, I saw a monk. He was thirsty, he was weary.
And I rose, she says, to offer him water to drink.
Just that. That's her explanation for the golden boat, the radiance, the paradise.
And this, I think, is where that aha moment might click for listeners, especially if you're used to more, let's say, complex paths to spiritual attainment.
Right. It seems so direct, almost disproportionate.
That's the word I used earlier, and I think it fits, in this framework at least, a single, simple act giving water, but with that deep compassion.
That full-heartedness we talked about.
Yes. That's understood to lead to these magnificent, tangible, heavenly rewards. It suggests the impact isn't necessarily about, building a temple or some grand gesture.
But about the genuine care, the intention, amplified to a celestial scale.
Exactly.
Right.
And the results described in the verses, they are just so bountiful. They really detail what springs from this single act.
They do. It says, for someone who gives water to a weary and thirsty person, what arises? Cool rivers, abundant with lotuses and garlands.
Not just trickles either. It specifies streams flow continually, rivers with cool water and sandy beds, constant refreshment.
And the abundance keeps going. Loads of beautiful trees mentioned by name.
Mango trees, sulla trees, talaka trees, rose apples, udalaka trees, flowering palali trees, a whole celestial grove.
Sounds idyllic. And then the ultimate reward. In such places of land appears the splendid palace, supreme among mansions, gloriously radiant.
And the text leaves no doubt about the connection. It says explicitly, this is the fruit of that karma. Those who perform meritorious deeds attain such rewards.
Wow. So clear.
And the deity finishes by saying it again, her beauty, her brightness, all the enjoyments, everything dear to the heart. It's all because of that one specific meritorious act.
Offering the water.
Offering the water with that depth of compassion. It lays out a very clear ancient framework. Cause leads to effect. Genuine compassion generates profound, beautiful, lasting rewards.
So it's really highlighting not just the act itself, but the crucial role of intention and recognizing the other person's suffering.
Precisely. This ancient wisdom seems to draw a direct, almost visual line between an everyday kindness and this majestic outcome. It really emphasizes the potential power of empathy and, well, simple generosity.
So wrapping this up, what does this all mean for us listening today?
Well,
this deep dive into the Golden Boat Mansion and the gift of water, it really illustrates this powerful ancient idea, doesn't it?
it does. That one thoughtful act of kindness.
Offering that cool, sweet water to someone weary and thirsty.
Within this specific framework, at least.
Right, within this framework, it can manifest as a golden boat, a radiant life, a personal paradise full of beauty and everything you desire.
It's quite a potent image.
It is a vivid reminder, perhaps, of the potential impact of even our simplest gestures. Human connection, compassion, especially when offered with that genuine care, that recognition of need.
Yeah, the quality of the intention seems paramount.
So maybe the provocative thought to leave everyone with is this. In our own lives, what seemingly small acts are we doing?
Acts of generosity, helpfulness.
Yeah, that maybe in this ancient view could be planting seeds for our own future radiance or unseen rewards, whatever that might mean.
It makes you wonder.
It does. What if just offering a glass of water or a moment of relief to someone? What if it holds more significance than we usually think? Echoing somehow.
Echoing across time, perhaps even beyond. It's certainly food for thought.
Definitely something to mull over.